Wanderings, welcome into part 2 of our road trip in Andalusia. Last time we stopped at the Cabo de Gata Natural Park, and by the end of this video we will reach Gorafe Desert. But before we drive to a natural place that will dazzle your eyes and make your eyelids flutter, we enter probably into the most Hollywood film part of Spain ever, Tabernas Desert. I am not talking about one or two movies here, I'm talking about several hundreds of them. From Lawrence of Arabia to Once Upon a Time in the West, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and the list goes on and on. Why that? Because at the height of the spaghetti westerns in the 60s and 70s, costs were much cheaper in southern Spain and the set was fully equipped for a film crew. Now the film sets are not so used anymore because of visual effects. Green and blue screen took over, and yes, everything is done inside an American studio almost. But do not worry, it is for our greatest happiness actually, because most of these sets can be visited.
Three choices are possible when you are looking for some Hollywood park film set. You have the Oasis that has a zoo and an attraction park, the Western Leon and the Fort Bravo Texas, or the Texas Hollywood. We chose the Texas Hollywood because it had both the best reviews online and also in the travel guides. The park was not very clear if it was open or not. On the website it said no due to the COVID, and when I tried to call, no one picked up. So we decided to check out for ourselves, and well, it is well closed, friends, Wanderings, I'm sorry, but one day Texas Hollywood, I will visit you. This is a promise.
Hey, this is Gimlet from the future in post-production. I just noticed maybe you might question yourself about this car driving up the road. Look.
I will visit you.
Well, the park was closed of course, but some people still wanted to try, that is the reason. I just wanted to clarify that point in case of, well, just in case. Disappointed as I was at this moment, I couldn't be satisfied with the park closed, and I confess, I flew the drone. Now that my whim is over, let's continue our journey to a most intriguing city called Guadix. Guadix is located on the north face of the Sierra Nevada, and whoa, hang on, the Sierra Nevada? I have somehow heard that name before. Just wait for me a couple of episodes and I will introduce you snowy mountain peak. So I was saying Guadix is located on the north face of the Sierra Nevada, which was a coveted spot by the filmmakers of the spaghetti western era and their successors. The trace of these artists led me to the train station of Guadix, where some scenes of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade were shot. Yes, again.
My reputation precedes me.
There is no museum in Escalaron.
Papers, please.
Papers? Of course! Run.
Yes.
If you like movies and have some free time, you can also have fun finding the director's chairs scattered around the city. Guadix is also one of the oldest settlements in Spain. Proof is, for instance, its three exterior faces cathedral, which shows a mix of Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque motif. But more than anything else, I was blown away by the districts of Las Ermitas and Las Cuevas. Two districts completely out of time, characterized by troglodyte dwellings, that is to say, people living inside caves. This is the place with the highest concentration of caves in all Europe. Very atypical, they allow you to stay cool in summer and to keep the heat in winter. They may seem old-fashioned and outdated, but for me, the authenticity has made an impression.
Thousands of inhabitants lived in these tiny sci-fi houses, and they were also used in a lot of movie sets like Emerald City, La Gitana or Don Quixote. Some of these caves offer even an accommodation or a place to stay for the night. We chose one of them not in the city of Guadix but in Gorafe. And here we are at the cave in Gorafe where we will stay for tonight. Let me show you around. The cave is all equipped with your best need and we paid 50 euros. You can experience life as if you were a Gorafian. And you can shower at the same time as watching the International Space Station. Wanderings, I will ask you to leave now because I'm quite tired. I need some rest. So, see you tomorrow!
What? What a grumpy guy! First, you didn't even show where we were on the map and what we will do tomorrow, and then you dare sending us away. Jesus! It is always I, the voiceover, who fix everything. Okay, we ended up in Gorafe because of the Experience Cave, but not only. It turns out that around the village of Gorafe is the eponymous desert. A breathtaking place with spectacular landscapes developed in clay and sand soils. These reddish and pinkish tones were formed by high rates of erosion in a semi-desert climate. Because I am not a geologist and we wanted to know more about this place, we chose to do the desert by 4-wheel drive with the best guide there is, Max. Given the state of the roads, it is advisable to do it with a guide, especially with Max from Geopark Granada. You will spend a time. Unfortunately, we didn't have a super fuerte sound, but we managed and enjoyed the Geopark on our own, and I was speechless. Every little corner in here is beautiful, isn't it? We are coming to the end of this video, and the next episode will be about one of my favorite cities in this region and a place full of history and wonders. Can you guess it? During the time of your reflections, I thank you for having watched until the end. Subscribe if it's not already done, and see you next time to continue our road trip in Andalusia.